time for a big game breakdown. As always, go to SBR Odds and Sportsbook Review. Make sure you're betting with a trustworthy shop out there. Warriors 8.5, 206.5 the total. They try to close out the Jazz and get out the broom. I mean, what can you say about this juggernaut and what happened Saturday? Curry and Thompson were combined 7 of 29 and 3 of 17 from 3. Jazz still lost by 11. The Jazz led by 1 with 6:20 left. Golden State closed out 24-12 run. Kevin Durant, huge. 38 points, 13 rebounds, 11 of the 24 Golden State points in the closing stretch. Here's a good quote here. I try to use my length and shoot over guys. Gobert is a load down there in the paint, so I know I just can't go in there and throw up anything. I just try to be cerebral every time down, but also be aggressive, and my teammates open it up a lot for me, end quote. It was fun to see that he took over when the other guys, begs the question, what if they were all on the same page too? That is scary that Curry and Thompson can't buy a basket, but this guy does it all by himself and they still get the money, Teddy.
And that's happened a lot this year. I mean, the relationship between Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant on the floor has not been seamless. And it continues not to be seamless. And we continue to see a lot of games where when KD goes off, Steph Curry doesn't, and vice versa. That being said, KD went off, and he went nuts down the stretch in that ball game as a facilitator for his teammates, as a creator for himself, and frankly, as a defender for a Jazz team that could not find their shot down the stretch. But when the Warriors scored 24 points in a little more than half a quarter at Utah, that's bad news for the Jazz. And boy, you talk about demoralizing. When you hold Curry and Thompson to 7 of 29 and you lose at home by double digits, that is problematic. But, you talk about and one thing, I watch Game 3s really closely down the stretch. You want to see the look in the eyes of the losing team that's about to go down 3-0. And we saw from Toronto, when Cleveland went on their run in Game 3, I didn't see that. I want to go back to Cleveland look in the eye from the Toronto Raptors in that ballgame. The Raptors lost and failed to cover Game 4. I didn't see that same soulless look from the Jazz when the Warriors went on their run here. It's not a situation, in my mind at least, that Utah's a team that doesn't want their season to extend. I think they love the concept of going back to Golden State.
Yeah, good point about 1-2-3 Cancun. And they've also lost, this organization has lost 9 games in a row in the second round. Now they also, Gobert and Hayward shot the ball well, and they still got beat too. But the Quinn Snyder quote, our guys dug in, can't say enough about how we competed. I can't say enough about the team that beat us. They beat us. I don't think there's any shame in that right now for our group. That's a good quote there as well. I mean, it's tough where, I would wait if you like the dog here because it's going to be all Golden State money. But even if they bring their, quote, A game, there's just a big talent gap here. And just like Game 3, maybe Golden State doesn't play well and they still get the money. I think it's tough when you look at the side here.
Sure. And, look, you talk about, and there's a reasonable chance, this number's about 8.5 in various books as we record. The money has been drifting towards the Warriors, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the wise guys come in if the number continues to drift up and take a piece of Utah. And a lot of it's because Rudy Gobert he's really established himself as legitimate big-time NBA center. Look at this playoff series against the Golden State Warriors. He's averaging 16.7 points, 13 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.7 blocks. The issue with Utah isn't in the stars. Supporting cast, decent, but not good enough. But I'm going to go back to that same point. The typical 03 team would rather start vacation, 1-2-3 Cancun, and then go back to Golden State. But I sense a little bit, all this team has done is compete. Quinn Snyder used it again in the quote you just read. I don't think that Utah lays down for Golden State tomorrow. If the Warriors are going to win this and cover the number, they're going to have to earn it. No bargains on the Golden State side.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.